everybody, guess where we are? Take a guess. Yep, you guessed it, we're in Venice.
Look at the beautiful canal. Good, let's do a little Venetian cuddle.
Oh, a Venetian kiss. I don't know, that didn't work. That was a kiss fail.
That was a kiss.
Venetian kiss fail. That was nasty. That was just nasty kiss.
Sorry guys, we made you.
Louise will not let me ruin her makeup.
Not a bit.
FourieFamCam, come and take a look into our lives. FourieFamCam, be sure to like, share and subscribe.
So we're in Venice, we've just arrived. There's no cars allowed on the island, so you've got to park off the island because Venice is a huge island. But look how we just made it in terms of our height. It was pretty hairy getting in here.
Guys, we're in crazy Venice. It is so crazy here. There are people everywhere harassing bags. It is just madness. And the shocking thing for me is that there are actually people who live in Venice. I don't know how they live here with all these tourists, all these people, all this harassment 24/7. I love Venice. It's always so crazy, but I just don't know how you could do this for a long period of time without losing your mind. So come with us into Venice. We're going to show you all the beautiful places. There are so many wonderful shops where they do the masks. It's like stepping into a treasure box belonging to a child. It's totally crazy. Prepare to lose your mind here with us. Who likes my little babushka baby? Babushka. If you're arriving in Venice, you're going to arrive at this train station. Trains coming directly in here, and we are now on the island of Venice. Venice is totally inconvenient. There is always chaos. If you look around, there's people everywhere. There are always these guys, these porters, willing to help you with your bags, to get you onto the water ferries or onto your hotel, and make your way across the bridges, which always have steps. So when you come to Venice, pack light. Apart from these water taxis, which as you can see are super crowded, you can take one of these private taxis, and if you're in a big group, it actually pays out to do that, as they'll take I think about up to 6 to 8 to maybe even 10 people on that, and you can divide it up amongst you. So just walking around Venice, check out these board things. They run up and down the roads, ready for when it floods. Then everybody kind of does the catwalk down the streets, so it stops your feet from getting all wet.
This is the Rialto Bridge behind us, but they're working on it, so all you get now is a picture.
Yeah.
Picture of what it used to look like.
A preview.
Preview, yeah.
Like
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting hungry. It's time to find some tourist trap place to go and eat.
That
doesn't sound very attractive.
Tourist crap place, yeah.
Throughout Venice, you'll find these wells in various locations, and they were the local freshwater sources for the people. They used to come and collect their fresh water here, and you'll notice they're all raised so that when Venice does flood, that seawater doesn't enter their fresh water. Oh, look at this costume and masks.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. It's a lady actually tailoring stuff.
Special price, 500 euros.
And it's used. Sounds like a real good special to me. So for all of you guys who wanted to know if Pinocchio really does exist in Italy, he's alive and well. I've just met him. I'm going to show you guys who he is right now. Classic!
And so we found a nice little sunny spot, actually a shady spot, to come and have something to eat. There's some music as well.
Pizza, lunchtime. We are so exhausted. You can't believe trying to fight these people through the street. It's very tiring.
It's a safe bet getting pizza because the food ain't too good in Venice.
Don't have big expectations from Venice. Just come to take it in. Food is always kind of a rip-off because they know everybody's a tourist, so they're not basing anything on return clients. So go for pizza and drink wine, eat ice cream and relax. Then you'll love Venice.
Just chill. Don't stress too much about the crowds.
Yeah.
We do. Apart from the food here, that can be a little bit tricky sometimes to try and find, is accommodation can be really tricky because it's so condensed here. So I remember as students, Louise and I came and we stayed here in a youth hostel, which was probably not the best idea because we shared a room with some complete strangers.
Well, it was all we could afford, really.
I think it was like 20 bucks for the night or something. And in the middle of the night, these drunk students came in and they just threw up all over the room. It was just
in the middle of the night, I just woke up to the guy in the bed next to me, which is kind of scary because, I mean, you don't even know these people.
Yeah.
And he just starts throwing up all over the floor. I just cried. I cried because I already was nervous about the whole situation. I've never in my life to date stayed at such a dirty hotel. I actually don't even know how by law you could even run a place like that. I've never stayed. I wouldn't be surprised if there were rats running all over the floor. It was terrible.
So if you ever come to Venice, be very careful where you stay. If you get a nasty surprise.
But then I also worked for a family who brought me to look after their daughter for the weekend to Venice. And I stayed in the most amazing hotel. I was just telling Claude and the kids about it. It was amazing. They must have paid out their bottoms for this place. She said it was the only place that had space and had my own room. And I promised when I went for breakfast the next morning, it was like all the ceilings were frescoed. It was like everybody was like in their white tuxedos serving you. It was awesome.
Extreme to the other.
And it was on the main canal way, so all the boats, people would only arrive by water taxi, and so that was nice. That was worth it. Yeah. I came to one of these bars over here with my mom to get a coffee, and then we sat down and we looked at the price. It wasn't so bad for a coffee. Well, I mean, it was very expensive, but it wasn't. But then they had this price on the bottom of the menu that said a price for music, and it was like 20 bucks or something. And I was like, are they going to add that onto the price of my coffee? So we just got up and left. Pretty crazy. But anyhow, you can see they've got a full-on orchestra in that one. Somebody's got to pay them. It's going to be you if you sit there and eat. Even drink a coffee. Sure. So we're in Piazza San Marco. This is probably one of the most famous places in Venice. You will always see it photographed, but it is full of tourists. It is crazy. Loads of pigeons. Try not to get pooped on. Weirdness going on right now.
There's one guy that's busy playing the flute.
And there's more up here.
More up, yeah, my goodness. When was that Venetian? That is crazy.
There's one guy I'm afraid that people will see my lucky underwear.
Do you want me to do it? Quickly, girl. Jump up I'm not to carry your pram up and then
we let go. I was afraid people would see me bending over and they'll see my lucky underwear.
Your Lexi? Whoopsie! Whoopsie! Every time he goes down the steps, his eyes go. Whoopsie! Whoopsie!